What's going on, good people? How you doing? My name is DOCTORSAMMY BAYA. Please welcome back to my channel. What is a Heyoka Empath? What is a Heyoka Empath? Heyoka meaning, powers, traits, and symbol. That is the title of today's episode. Heyoka is a Native American Sioux, that is Lakota and Dakota, term for full or sacred clown. Heyoka empaths are very contrary in nature and tend to go against the grain. Heyoka are also considered the strongest of empaths with superhuman powers. Heyoka empath is the term given to empaths who are emotional mirrors to those around them, thus helping others to evolve and grow. Heyokas are often known for doing things backwards. They feel what others feel and then intuitively mirror what that person needs to know about themselves to help them change and heal. For example, a Heyoka may seem rude and dismissive when someone needs to learn humility. Or a Heyoka may push one's buttons to break them out of their comfort zone. Oftentimes, a Heyoka may not even realize they are doing this. So, what is the purpose of a Heyoka empath? Heyokas help others evolve by mirroring their own behaviors back to them. A Heyoka empath can mirror the emotions and issues of others and force them to evaluate who they truly are. Heyokas are highly intuitive and wise. This makes people feel very comfortable confiding in them. As well as sacred clowns, Heyokas are also known as pain eaters or two spirits for their ability to take the pains and worries of others just by listening. Deep down, the Heyoka senses the disease in others, and they will mirror what this person needs to learn to heal their suffering. Without the proper empath protection tools and empath protection crystals, Heyoka empaths often find themselves depressed, overwhelmed, anxiety-ridden, and may turn to drugs and alcohol to cope. Now, what are the Heyoka empath traits? Heyoka empaths often act as powerful healers, guides, counselors, and even shamans for others. So let me give you 9 traits of a Heyoka empath. The first trait of a Heyoka empath is Heyoka empaths use humor to uplift and heal others. They say laughter is the best medicine, and this is very true. Humor can shift depression and bad moods faster than almost anything. Heyoka empaths get their name from this ability to be the funny class clown that always strives to uplift others. Heyokas simply intuitively know when a friend needs a mood boost, and even their expressions can be hilarious. Then once the Heyoka can tell the other person's energy has been uplifted, they can then help guide and heal that person. The second trait of a Heyoka empath. Heyoka empaths can not only feel the emotions of others, but they can also solve their problems as well. A Heyoka empath can walk into a room and immediately sense the emotions of others in the room, just as with all empaths. But a Heyoka is also an excellent problem solver for this person's issues as well. They clearly see what is needed to help others out of their situations and offer their guidance. Sometimes they can tell that another person simply needs a friendly ear, but other times they'll have the perfect solution to someone's problem that has been eluding them. The third trait of a Heyoka empath: Heyoka empaths are wise. Even though Heyoka empaths are often seen as the class clowns, they are often old souls who have incarnated many times. The wisdom of the experiences shines through them when you actually ask for their advice. They are kind, supportive, and very strong. The fourth trait of a Heyoka empath is that people come to you for advice. Because of their wisdom and humor, Heyoka empaths are often sought out by others for advice. Heyoka empaths will often find others that they don't even know asking for advice. This could be a new neighbor or a random person at a grocery store. But rest assured, wherever a Heyoka empath is, people in need of assistance will find them. The fifth trait of a Heyoka empath: Heyoka empaths know when others are being insincere. Just like most empaths, a Heyoka can spot a liar from a mile away. Heyokas have an uncanny ability to tell if the vibration of a person's words match the vibration of their emotions. This could be a malicious lie or simply someone saying they are doing great when they are in fact depressed. So the number 6 trait of a Heyoka empath: Heyoka empaths are highly creative. Because creativity often comes from intuition, Heyoka empaths are usually highly creative. They usually make excellent artists, writers, painters, interior designers, musicians, and even crafters. Even though a Heyoka empath's creative abilities can be latent or not emerge until later in life, they still are highly intuitive, creative thinkers with an incredible ability to think outside the box. So the number 7 trait of a Heyoka empath: Heyoka empaths know what others are about to say. Heyokas are highly intuitive, sensitive, and creative. Their minds seem to work on overdrive with inspired thoughts. A true Heyoka empath has much to say and often interrupt others, simply because they have so many incredible ideas to share. Others can misinterpret this as rudeness, but the Heyoka often interrupts either because they can sense where others are going or because they must share their amazing thoughts before they forget. The number 8 trait of Heyoka empaths is that Heyoka empaths are excellent judges of character. In an instant, a Heyoka empath can tell if someone is a person that is worthy of their time and friendship. Heyokas simply know when others are responsible, reliable, and trustworthy. And the number 9 trait of a Heyoka empath is that Heyoka empaths often struggle with insomnia. Intuitive thoughts and guidance from the spiritual realms seems to travel fast at night when the rest of the world is at rest. A Heyoka may wake often during the witching hour, that is between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., to receive incredible divine guidance. Or they may have a hard time shutting their brains off while trying to sleep. Heyoka powers. Heyokas often have strong powers that extend beyond that of regular empaths. So, some of these Heyoka powers border on the supernatural, and they are incredible gifts that help create great change in others. Some of these powers include powerful solutions providers. Heyokas are excellent problem solvers and outside-the-box creative thinkers. Their minds work at an alarming speed, and they can come up with ideas and solutions that may take hours or days for others. Because of this, Heyokas may find it hard to shut their minds off at night. They require more rest, downtime, and alone time than others. The other power of the Heyoka is that Heyokas can sense others, sometimes miles away. Sometimes a Heyoka can sense the emotions of another person without even being physically near them. Your aunt may be in turmoil, or a niece may be struggling in school, and a Heyoka can sense it. The number 3 power of the Heyoka empath is the comedic level genius. Heyokas don't just use humor to uplift and shift others' energies. They have a comedic level of genius. Their comedic timing is perfect, and their wit is unmatched. They can even make others laugh without saying a word. This is a superpower for the Heyoka empath. They can charm anyone and move freely through all different groups of people. Number 4 power of the Heyoka empath is that your gut tells you when something is off about someone. Heyoka empaths are often seen as the strongest type of empath. Heyoka uses their gut instinct to instantly tell, all right, when there is a disturbance in another's auric field. The Heyoka uses this as another superpower to keep their friends and family swimming in a good vibration. Heyokas are great secret shepherds in fields that keep their closest family and friends uplifted and attracting abundance. Then the other power the Heyoka Empath has is the shifters. Another Heyoka Empath power that could be considered supernatural is the ability to shift others. Heyoka can ask meaningful questions about one's life purpose or direction without them getting upset. Heyokas also know who they are and follow their own hearts. They don't conform or change to fit in. This helps others be themselves as well and helps them have the courage to stand out from the crowd. A strong Heyoka knows how to push and test others without making them run away. They'll shift your paradigm, alter your thinking, and change your perspective, all to get you to look at the bigger picture. The number 6 power that Heyoka Empath has is that Heyoka Empaths are said to age slower than others. That is another power of the Heyoka Empath, and is that they are said to age slower than others their same age. So clearly, Heyoka Empaths age slower than others. And this may be because of the Heyoka's deep spiritual connection to the light within that can keep anyone looking younger much longer. And a good way to develop a connection to this light, even if you aren't a Heyoka Empath, is to open your third eye. So let's look at the Heyoka Empath awakening. In Lakota tradition, Heyoka Empaths are the awakeners of others through different means chosen by the great thunder spirit, but it is necessary for the Heyoka to be awakened themselves. Heyokas make excellent guides, healers, shamans, and teachers for others, since they come into their power and go through their own awakening and learning process. Once the Heyoka Empath has been awakened by the great thunder spirit, they can then enter into training with a teacher or guide designed for this purpose. The Heyoka Empath is chosen by the great thunder spirit, and they are souls who have chosen to incarnate here and shake the ground for others to be aware of their faults and own awakening. They teach by asking difficult questions and mirror uncomfortable behaviors for others in order to teach them life lessons much faster. The awakening of Heyoka Empath often happens quickly and involves intense spiritual training, meditation, and introspection to fully understand and use the intense powers of the Heyoka. So let's look at the Heyoka Empath symbol. Because the Heyoka is chosen by the great thunder spirit, or Thunderer, the symbol for the Heyoka Empath is often depicted as a thunderbird, which is a symbol for the great sky spirit that chooses and works with the Heyoka. This thunderbird or thunderer is a great winged bird with wings that flap as loud as thunder and eyes that shoot bolts of lightning. The Heyoka may choose to don the symbol of the thunderbird to clearly illustrate and dictate his soul's path in life. So, what are the final thoughts on what is a Heyoka Empath? Heyoka Empaths are powerful type of empaths who use humor, wit, and deep questions to steer and guide others. Often, just speaking to a Heyoka will make people feel so much better, as the Heyoka has powerful gift to shift the energies of others. If you are a Heyoka or any kind of empath for that matter, remember that you are sent to do good with your gifts. Please don't run from them. So if you need more assistance with your empathic gifts and learning how to protect yourself as an empath, then please check out more videos about the Heyoka Empath in my YouTube channel. Hey, if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I request you to hit on that subscribe button. Hit on the notification bell as well. Choose the all option. That is the only way you get notified each time I upload a new video. Alright. If you like the video, click on that like button. Share the video as well to all those who may need it. Remember, knowledge is power. Information is power, and learning is a superpower. I love you all to the moon and back. God bless you. Catch you later in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe.